Hi, I'm John from Just Whiskey. If you like today's show, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And consider becoming a Patreon with the link in the description below. Thanks so much for the Patreons that I do have that help support this channel. Much appreciated. And as a Patreon, you have access to exclusive Patreon reviews. And I just reviewed a brand new Ardnamurchan Spectrum 5 wood from 2024. So we're getting close to, if not 40 reviews in the archives for the Patreons, and I try to do 1 or 2 a month. And remember, folks, it's just whiskey. Today we're going to be talking about and reviewing Ardnamurchan AD 05.23. What does that translate to? That simply translates to Ardnamurchan batch cask strength from 05, so May of 2023. So I believe this is the third official bottling, widely distributed cask strength version that they have. They might have a newer one since then, but I believe this is the third one. I reviewed the first one, which was 0222. Then they did a second one in November of 2022, and now this 0523 cask strength, non-chill filtered, no coloring added. It's a Highland single malt that is peated, but not really. We're going to get into that. The ABV on this is 58.3% ABV. And the bottle that I am holding in my hand is bottle number 268 out of a total of 2,600 bottles. Out of those 2,600 bottles, this batch is made up of 24 casks, barrels and casks. There's a couple of hogsheads in there. 19 of the casks that make up this batch are peated, but it's a Highland peat, and it's very mellow, not a smoky peat. It's a very pleasing light peat. And on the nose, I'd be hard pressed to even tell you that it's peated, okay? But, so 19 peated, and the other 5 casks that are unpeated that make up this batch, 2 of those are XO Oloroso, and 1 is PX Sherry. And then the other 2 are just unpeated ex-bourbon. All right. And everything at Ardnamurchan is dunnage, matured dunnage warehouse, okay, on site. So this is a 700 milliliter bottle, and you can take a picture of the QR code, and it'll tell you everything I just told you. And so 23 out of the 24 casks were distilled in 2016. One of them, I think, was 2015. So this is approximately 7 years old. Okay. 700 milliliters. It retails in my area for about $90. All right, let's get into the review. On the nose, candied cigarettes, fruit stripe gum candies, juicy fruit candies, perfume, floral, bit of menthol. Their note is eucalyptus, but I'm going to refer to it as menthol. A bit mustiness on the nose. All right, on the palate. It's really nice. Sweet. Everything on the palate translates, but on the palate, you're picking up the peat. There's a slight ashiness to it, very, very so slight. But the peat is there. Again, it's a very pleasing Highland light kind of a peat. By no means is I'm not detecting any smoke. Maybe a little brininess. There's a hint of youth in there, so I think it's accurate in its 7 years. There's a bit spiritedness in there, but it's very, very, very well done. A little bit of anisey, black licorice in there as well. So it's the sweetness transitions to a slight astringency, a pleasing astringency. Finish, I would say, is medium long with a sweet and sour element going on. And at the very, very, very end, like we're talking minutes later, if you breathe through your nose, you get a little bit of that cigar ash, that cigar wrapper. Definitely. It's definitely there. A little bit of oak spice, but it's not, it's a pleasing oak spice. Very, very nice. My opinion, this is a master class in batch making, and this is just you can just tell it's a very well produced and delivered product. Yeah, it retails again for about $90. Score wise, solid 8 out of a 10. Excellent. Yeah, very, very well done. And I've only tried the first cask strength, and I really enjoyed that. I would say the first batch, the 0222, from memory, seemed to be a little more fruity. This one seems to have aged a little bit, and so things have kind of intertwined and made it a little more complex. This has a little bit more to offer. Probably more well balanced is what I'm searching for. But yeah, if you can find it, I would highly recommend it, and I look forward to their the next one. That's pretty much what I'm focusing on with them. Is if I'm able to purchase the cask strength offering, that's probably where I would go. Anyway, 8 out of 10. Hope you enjoyed today's show. Consider becoming a Patreon. You won't regret it. For as little as $1 a month, like and subscribe. And hats off to you all. And take care, folks, and stay safe.